And good Monday morning. I hope your Monday is starting off as good as mine is. It is Monday, as I said, we're back to work, and a rainy day is in store for us. If you hadn't looked outside yet, it's not raining now. Clouds are out there, and there's a good chance we'll get wet again. 70 to 80% chance on how you want to look at it. There's several different figures of this, but a strong 80% chance in some cases, on the low end 70% for today. So that means, well, you need to carry an umbrella with you no matter what you do, or something you put over your head in case you got to be out in this. Ball cap, whatever you want to call that. Good morning to you. I hope you're doing well. Did the weekend not fly by? It was like, boom, it was over just like that. I remember sitting in church yesterday and thinking, well, what we're going to eat afterwards? Next thing I know, the chicken's gone, and here we are. Let's see, over the weekend, of course, we had downtown Meridian. As the state games officially got underway, you'll see a lot of traffic in the area over the next couple of weeks with all the state games officially beginning. A great ceremony. Hope you got a chance to go see that. If you didn't, there was a lot of activity on online that you could see the pictures if you couldn't make it out. So I do hope you got to do a little bit of that. Good morning to you. Looking over a few things, and I've brought this up several times. And I'll show you the headline of this. Out of Jackson, Mississippi, once again, it's almost as if a weekend doesn't go by that something like this happens. A woman is sitting outside of her home in Jackson and is killed. She was shot. As you get into the story of this, it says that this was a drive-by, and apparently it was due to retaliation. Somebody got into an argument. Somebody was robbed, and this is in retaliation to that. It's almost every week in Jackson that somebody gets shot, dies, stabbed, some way or another. What has happened there to our capital city? The crime wave there is just unreal. All cities have crime, but I'm telling you, Jackson has just gotten way out of hand if y'all hadn't been paying attention to what's been going on. Other headlines that we'll talk about this morning at 8 o'clock. I hope you'll join me and Candace as we'll bring you all of this live at Facebook, and also we'll be here at YouTube, and also we'll be live on television on MeTV. Do you remember the little boy that was killed in California on the freeway, road rage? Somebody shot in the car at the mother. Two suspects have been arrested. A 24-year-old man and his girlfriend, 23, have been arrested for the murder of that little boy. We hope justice is served. There's never a reason to do anything like that. That's out of California this morning. And a few of the stories that are happening around the nation this morning. It's a good thing. And as you look at Fox News this morning, there's the headline of that. That's the little fellow there that was killed in the back seat. A bullet was fired through the trunk about right there, and he was on the back seat, and it struck him in the abdomen. Just horrible, the things that we see each day that happen around the world. Don't forget, though, there is a lot of good still left in this world. Sometimes we only see the bad things that pop out and that make headlines, but there are definitely good things in this world, a lot of them. We can't let the bad outweigh the good that really happens, because there's good people all around. Never forget that. And we'll try to highlight those from day to day. I want to say good morning to Miss Joyce Godwin, watching us from the big state of Tennessee. Thank you this morning. Denise Wheat is up, along with Mr. Ron David. How are you today? Elbert Talbert is watching. Miss Sylvia Stewart, how are you? Jeanette Rigdon is up today. Terry Ray as well. Beth Vick wishes us all a good morning, along with Milton Savell. Miss Sissy McKee, good morning to you. Donna Roseman, how are you? A good soggy morning, and yes, it's going to be that. Bree Packer, good morning and happy Monday, she says. Sandy White wishing me a happy birthday. No, a good morning there. Yeah, I got that confused, and I'll tell you why in a second. Donna Roseman, I can't think and do things at once some days. I'm telling you. I don't know whether that's just a weak mind or old age. It's one of the two. Let's see here. Donna Roseman said, innocent people being shot and have nothing to do with their anger. It is. Charlene Gaddy, good morning to you. Joe Butler, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. And where I got the birthday from, that just popped through my head, I wanted to wish my son, Dylan Ray Boyd, celebrating his 27th birthday today somewhere out there. Made it home for the weekend and had to go back to work as he still has a semester or two to give before they give him that piece of paper and he gets to graduate. So happy birthday, Dylan Ray. I hope it's a great birthday for you. Do love you, son. Hope it's great there. All right, let's turn our thoughts toward weather this morning and get things rolling so you'll kind of know what the day is about to bring. Also, good morning to Patricia Boswell and Miss Flora Overstreet.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Let's go on and take a look at radar. Now, as we pull up radar this morning, you'll notice that immediately, let me hit the right button there. There it is where you can see it better. We've got showers out to the due east there in Columbus, Georgia, up through Atlanta, some light showers. The worst of weather right now is out to our northwest. Now, the National Weather Service will dig into this. This area right along in here is going to be the threat of severe weather today, right on the western side of Mississippi around Vicksburg, this area here. As we look here this morning, Little Rock, Arkansas, heavy rain pouring down there this morning. If you're going to be in this area, if you're watching from that area, be careful. There's no warnings, but there is a watch in this area here for flash flood watch that has been issued here. All of this green here stretching from Plano, Denton, Texas, right through here, all the way up to Jonesboro, Arkansas, if you've ever been through there. Tulsa this morning, look at that. If you've got to be in Tulsa, they have some warned areas there this morning. Look at all of that rain that's coming down in the Tulsa area this morning. Flash flood warnings for them. We did get a couple of those to the south in Jasper County yesterday afternoon. But that's the rain that is showing up this morning. As you look at the big picture across the United States, not horrible. We're glad that we're not going to get that kind of stuff today. We are going to get wet. Let's look at the severe weather for today. What is the storm predictions as we look at this and pull this up? As I said, this is that area right along here that is the possibility of severe weather right around the Vicksburg area, right through there up the side of Mississippi. As you'll notice, that's light showers all through here today is what's expected. But as you follow that Category 1, it'll go right through Dallas and just due south until it gets due north, rather. Let me change my directions, till you get to the Dakotas and where that'll jump up to a level 2. Tomorrow, let's see how that turns out for us on severe weather as we jump to Tuesday morning there. And pretty much the same. Light showers for us in the Dakotas through South Dakota and a little bit of Montana. We'll see some severe weather. And as we go all the way to Wednesday for severe weather, we'll look at this. Things calm down. And it's just light showers pretty much all across the United States on Wednesday. So nothing horrible that we're expecting this week. Let's go back in. Let me turn this off and look at this. We did have some severe trees, some severe damage from thunderstorms yesterday. As you zoom in on this, this is right across the Sumter County, Alabama line. As you go in there just due south of York yesterday afternoon, trees were reported down about 1 mile west of Ward, Alabama there on County Road 10 and County Road 16. That picked that up. So it was if you'll remember all that rain that blew through here, the further east it got, the harder it got as it made its way into Alabama there, and did do some tree damage. So no one was hurt that we're aware of, thank heavens there, but a tree or two did get blown down yesterday. So that keep that in the thought as they clear up some messy yards this morning, I would imagine, there as they get going. All right, let's take a few look at some things that the National Weather Service is telling us for today. Highs and lows on today. What were they? As we go back to 1972, it was a warm day, 99 degrees on this date back in 72. I think I was maybe 3, 2, 3, somewhere along in there. Let's see, the record low was set in 2000 with a 51-degree mark on this date back 21 years ago. That just sounds weird to say 2000 was 21 years ago. Boy, oh boy, how time does fly. As we look at today, here's that forecast as we'll get into the areas here south of Meridian, right around downtown Meridian, all the way through Clark and parts of Jasper County into the Jones County area. We'll see a little bit heavier rain right there. Light showers expected north through Kemper and on up here through Winston County. 84 is what you'll get in Philadelphia. A little bit warmer in Meridian as we'll hit 85. Newton will hit about 85 as well. As we move across to that Bama state line, about 86 there all the way to Demopolis. And as you go up toward Hamilton and Fayette, they'll get about 83. But right along here, Livingston, Alabama, y'all expect to be right around 85 degrees as well. As you go over east to Auburn, Alabama, a little bit more rain expected there. And today's high only about 83 is what they're expected. As I mentioned, the severe weather possibility is to our west, right along these counties that join the Louisiana area there, level 1 in there. So marginal risk there, and that'll be in the afternoon from 2 to 7 if you've got to be this way toward Vicksburg. We're going to have light rain all throughout this area, but that's going to be that severe weather possibility right there from Bastrop all the way up here to Vicksburg. So if you got to travel west today, keep that in mind. As we look at the chances of hurricanes, the National Hurricane Center lists 0, still listed. We're blessed on this. As long as we can keep those things away from us, the better we all are. So the National Hurricane Center reporting zero activity in the Gulf this morning. As we go to look at temperatures, what's going to happen over the next 10 days? As we see here, just it'll be south from Wayne County to the coast. Still will be normal. We start to see the Meridian area northward all across the state, seeing temperatures start to warm up over the next 10 days. So let's look at that 7-day forecast of what we've got. As we pull up today, as you'll see, we've got a 70% chance listed here. And as I mentioned, the National Weather Service today calling it an 80% chance. So either way, 70 or 80% chance, whichever one you want to go with, it's going to be a wet day in store for us there. High of 85. Tonight, we'll get down to a 60% chance, a little bit lower than that, lower around 70, and most likely the heavier rain will happen before 8 o'clock. As we move into Tuesday, rain moves back into the forecast, but it will be an afternoon shower as we get here, right after lunchtime tomorrow, around 1 o'clock, that we'll start seeing showers move back into the forecast. We'll get down to a cloudy sky in 69. By Wednesday, we've got another 60% chance. We're not shaking it just yet there. By Wednesday, we're still wet. Now, as we move into Thursday, we're down to a 30% chance, and by Friday, looks like that's going to be the best day of only a 10% chance. And Saturday is not too bad, as we have a 30% chance of showers forecasted for Saturday. But Friday will possibly see some clouds and be a little bit better there for us. Let's go ahead and go into the month and look a few more days out there. As we move through June 21st, we'll have mid-80s all the way through about the 16th. And when we get to about the middle of the month, temperatures will go back down into the middle 80s. Or low 80s, I guess is a better way to say that, around 81, 82 degrees. So nice weather, nothing horrible. We're off to a good June start. I have seen Junes where we were already 95, 96 degrees. Aren't you glad we're not there? Hopefully we can hold that off as long as we absolutely can and get that away till July or August, somewhere along in there. So that's a quick look at what we're expecting on the weather front today. As we turn to talk about, well, everybody at some point has these issues, and, well, our friends here at Master Flow Plumbing want to help you out when you do have a problem around your house. They take care of anything from the Hattiesburg, Mississippi area all the way to the Mississippi Gulf Coast. So if you're watching from these areas, talk to these guys. They really can help you out there. 36 years of experience, whether you've got a slab problem where they have to go under your home and work on this, or something outside, a pipe that's busted. Maybe somebody's run over it and done some damage. They do all of this. Offset repair is what they'll call that. They can do this, replace your water line all the way to your house. Now, as you'll see, there's plenty of roots and things that happen. We know how that bust and tear up. And, well, even PVC over a period of time will rot and deteriorate. This is under a home that's had issues there where they had to dig out and replace the old metal plumbing that was put in it originally. That was a slab, and that was what causes this issue here. Slab leaks, they're awful, but they can fix that and reroute your plumbing and get you fixed in no time flat. From as simple as getting a shower head replaced or a faucet, anything like that, getting your drains cleaned for $125, no charge to arrive, 60-day warranty. You can't beat that. And they also take care of simple things of water heaters and toilets, and they can also do tile for you there in your bathroom. If you're redoing one, want it done right, talk to them. Let Galen and his team show you what they can do to make your bathroom look, well, redecorated all the way around. See them today at Master Flow Plumbing. You can call them at 228-870-0471. They fix anything plumbing. Talk to them if you want it done right there. They'll help you out without a doubt. Again, Candace will be joining me here in just, what time is it here? We're sitting on right around 6:43, 6:45 this morning. She'll join us at 8 o'clock as we'll get things kicked off to let you know what's going on nationwide, to get you up to date with everything, and local as well. Join us. It'll be a lot of fun. We've got a lot to talk about to get your Monday started right. Boy, I tell you what, these gardens really are getting their fair share of rain to make things grow, aren't they? I've seen watermelons everywhere in town. Everybody's selling those. You can't beat a watermelon this time of year, can you? Maybe yours are growing and they look great. Mine are way in the early stages. I waited a little too late there to get started on that. But again, join us beginning at 8 a.m. Thank you for joining us. And again, with all the sponsors that make this happen each and every day, local folks that go to church with you, work with you, all that good stuff. Thank you, and we'll see you here in just a little bit. It's Scotty Ray's Weather along with Candace at beginning at 8 this morning here.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by